Hey, everybody.
Hello. So, it's Sunday. It's been a long week. So let's
Hello,
have
I'm NCR News Network.
Sunday
that was
fun day.
yours.
It's Sunday game night. I am not 100% good with tech. I hired a producer. His credentials were good on paper, but I think he might be a rogue Florida man. He kept talking about Burt Reynolds and NASCAR for some reason. I don't know.
Hey, Greg. Harvey. Mr. Fox. Peter.
Okay, let me introduce everybody that Mandy hasn't.
Oh, sorry. I just figured you weren't doing it. I thought you just didn't love them. I wasn't sure.
Of course I love my viewers. You know that.
Bloody liar.
Mark, I will see you at the corner of MLK Boulevard and Orange Blossom Trail.
I'll bring my emotional support alligator, sir.
You shall face mine in the as well. Welcome, Rajard.
I shall even bring a Pokemon card, sir.
Peter K.
Oh, it just got serious.
Maddie the Agent of Chaos. Miss Mandy 777. Sammy Girl. Arby. Diamond Dave. Greg. Vlad the Impaler. And everyone else who is here lurking. I have two things. If you do a super chat or a super thanks, it will trigger me to have to trigger this. If it will
Shit. Sure, just fucking.
if you make any super chat or super thanks, you hear me break my chair. And if you happen to become a new member, you guys get this.
I do.
Yeah. My apps are not working correctly, but it's supposed to say, I appreciate that. Oh, I appreciate that because I appreciate all of you just for being here and joining us. So we're going to play a little bit of bingo, but sovereign citizen bingo to spice things up. I will be posting a link for the cards
Can you
right now.
pin it?
Mm-hmm. I'm doing that now.
Shout out to Artie's Corporate Fiction,
Yes.
for which the link would not be possible, from which I stole it. Love you, Artie.
Thank you, Artie.
From whence it was stolen.
He wouldn't care.
No. We're not stealing it. We're just borrowing it.
I'm borrowing it. I will return it.
I will return it back to you, sir, with a full tank of gas.
I stole it.
It may or may not be marked.
I've pinned the comment.
Make sure you go to Artie's Corporate Fiction and subscribe. He's only 100 away from 15,000, so go and subscribe to Artie's Corporate Fiction.
I think I've got him subscribed to all my sock accounts already.
Okay.
So, let's get started with a little mugshot game I have found for us to play.
I love this game.
Mark and Mandy, I will let you guys figure out the crimes for what I can only call the Sunglasses Gang.
They're wearing sunglasses?
Every last one of these people in the mugshots.
Oh, Lord.
First of all, the blonde is the fentanyl possession.
I wouldn't be surprised. All right.
For an obvious crime, we're just going to say inappropriate hugging.
Okay.
I'm going to go number 4 for the inappropriate hugging of a...
Yeah.
of a small adult.
Yes. Of a small human.
Fentanyl possession. The blonde. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Kidnapping, I would say really bad day Santa Claus.
Mark?
Battery number 5.
And then house gets narcotics trafficking. Now, do you want to change any of these?
I'm good with them, actually.
No, I think they look they look fairly stereotypical to me. I'm completely making judgments, and I'm not even sorry.
Oh, you can judge them. They're bad people.
Stereotypical. to me,
And
that's
survey
not
says we've got 3 correct.
Oh,
Nice.
3 correct. Look, I was right on the kidnapping. What's up? And the fentanyl possession.
I very nearly went number 1 for battery. So yeah, I mean,
But
I
wow.
got 2 of mine
but
right.
you know, they look fairly similar in terms of the demeanor and what have you. There's nothing that's sort of glaring, but yeah.
Both of mine were right. Was my other one right? Or did I just guess 2?
You got kidnapping and fentanyl possession. Mark got the inappropriate, passionate hugging of a small human.
Oh, so house was wrong. Ha ha, house.
The house will always win because you guys are my friends. You're friends with a Florida man and an Ohio man. What does that say?
Right. So because you're my friend, you always win, and I don't. That makes perfect sense.
Sure it does.
Okay. Here is another one we can have some fun with.
Fuck
The
you,
most
Cody.
savage gang I have ever seen. They are just some straight
Lord.
savages there. I think number 3 would be savage at a buffet, though, for real.
Okay, so we've got narcotics possession, violation of a court order, felon in
Fellas.
possession of a firearm, trespassing,
God, they could all
and
be
disturbing the
guilty of
peace. Yeah, I'm going to say all 5 of them, or all 5 of them.
I would say all.
Disturbing the peace. I would go number 3, like right in the middle.
She does have that look on her face of like, why do I gotta be here?
Like she don't care. She's got that I don't care look.
You know what?
I'm going to go narcotics possession for number 1.
That's what I would have done too. Trespassing, I would go number 2.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna take this one. I'm gonna take this one. Violation of a court order. I'm going number 4. He just looks pissed off, like
I
Like
would have
he
done the
was-
same thing.
he was told
Yeah.
he couldn't do something.
Yeah, I would say that the firearm is the other one.
And here we go. Ah, I got it.
Not too terrible at 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
All right.
My trespassing, I got the trespassing right. Hey, I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah, you got 2.
No, she didn't. What are you on about? She got a woman wrong.
Well, no, she got 1 from the last one. Then this one.
I thought she got 2 in the last one.
Whatever. I don't do maths on Sunday.
I don't know. We'll watch the replay.
I'll let the judges decide that. Well, does everybody? If you have you guys' bingo cards, please type 1 in the chat. So,
And
We
all
can-
of you sarcastic fans, literally put 1 in the chat. 1 in the chat.
Mark, I will send you to a place that only people fear and dwell in utter despair. I'm sending you to Utah.
I was about to say Arkansas, but all right then.
No, Arkansas is still pretty cool. They still have M80s for sale. Although I have to confess, we were playing this game earlier, and we got a repeat offender. Man, you just in time. We were playing this earlier on Discord, and we had a repeat offender.
Uh-uh.
Yes, for stealing the same thing twice.
What did he steal?
Condoms.
Oh, well,
I am not making it
Not
up.
the same one, though, right?
He stole 2 different boxes of Trojan condoms.
Richard,
No, and he
that's
didn't
true.
do Trojan.
Arkansas is at least entertainment. Smitty,
Hey,
he
Smitty.
doesn't care.
All right, if you guys got your bingo cards, I will get the first video started. This is from Real World Police.
You can refresh your bingo cards up to 30 times if you don't like the one you have.
Or you can just file a lawsuit. And that works too.
Yep, you can do that.
Let me get the video queued up. I know NCR does tech.
I was kidnapped, Your Honor. I was kidnapped by this piece of paper. It's indestructible trifold paper. It torture cuffed me and twisted itself around me. And
It torture
put my hand
cuffed you?
down my back.
It's American State National. You understand the difference between American State National?
I don't
and
care
US
whatever
citizen?
imaginary thing you
It's not,
believe
it's, not, it's not imaginary.
in. That's fine, man.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Do you tell your imaginary
It's not
friends
another
that?
American thing that says you
Someone
don't have
will
to
get
follow the rules
stop
or
us
whatever.
from
That's
video.
cool, man.
It's our
Whatever.
sovereignty right that we don't have to abide by.
Hey, Bob, can you come to the library? There's a sovereign citizen that would like to speak with
That's
you.
an oxymoron.
It'll be a few minutes. I'm in CID in a meeting.
No, you're the
It'll be a few
oxymoron.
minutes. What's this stuff? I'm liable for what?
Again, this is from Real World Police. If you guys want to show him some love. Post the link for the cards again, in case everybody doesn't have them.
Hello. How is everybody doing?
I'm doing well.
What's going on?
I don't know. I was here. I was trying to conduct some business. I was trying to get some things.
I don't
pulled up,
believe you.
And they ended up kicking me out of the computers that I had access to.
Okay.
And I just needed to print up 4 pieces of paper. And
Okay.
she's trying to tell me that I have to wear and demand me to wear a mask to use
I kind of
any
want to say that's
facility.
commercial activity.
You have to wear a mask. There's a governor's
I would
mandate,
say
too.
yes.
Okay, but that's not law. And did you or did you not
Not
swear
law.
an oath to the Constitution, or did you swear an oath
Can
to
I
the
ask you a
government?
question?
I think
So we can cut through all of this. Is this really worth it to go through all of this for 4 pieces of paper when you can just put a face covering on?
Isn't it crazy that I'm being discriminated against, and you're asking me?
Sir, I'm the wrong person.
Does everybody have a different bingo card? I want to make sure.
Well, yeah, they can
No
because
idea.
you can refresh it.
I got number 17.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Just want to make sure
Yeah,
everybody's
I'll-
got different numbers.
Yeah, I got number 30. So
All right, just wanted to make sure.
Person to argue because I've lost 3 family members to COVID.
I'm actually
so
not
I'm not
late.
the right
You know
person
what?
to
I'm
argue.
sorry
about.
that you lost family members.
There's
to
a
COVID.
way to handle this. You can just wear a face covering, or you can leave, sir, and go somewhere else that doesn't require you to wear it. But this is a city building.
What are your? You don't have any stripes on your arm.
No, I'm a police officer, sir.
Okay, do you have a sergeant that I can speak with?
Sure, let's go outside
Asking
and you
for
can
a
speak to a
sergeant.
sergeant. I'll
It's on
call
your
him for you,
card.
because they don't want you in the building,
I'd
sir.
like to stand
I'm
here
gonna
and
say
just wait for
supervisor.
No, sir. You need to wear a face covering, or you need to leave. I'm not going to go through this whole thing that you can put on YouTube.
It has nothing to do with putting it on YouTube. This
Sir,
is actually
what's with the
recording
camera?
and documenting.
Can you please wear a face covering, or can you leave? Because those are your 2 options. You can wear a face covering, or you can leave.
Okay, would you trespass me?
Yes, I can, and I will. And I don't want to do that
Well,
because
no,
it's 4
actually-
pieces of paper.
Well, actually, that's what I would like. I would like for you to trespass me so I can have the documents. So I can come in.
Do you have your ID?
I don't ID unless I commit a crime.
Okay. Well, you're trespassing. That's a crime.
That's not a crime.
It is.
Well, it's a statutory violation.
Why do we need to go down this route?
Oh,
Just
statutes
Why,
and
why
codes.
is it that
Statutes
whenever I
and
talk
codes,
about
yep.
my rights, my constitutional rights, you want to
Sir, here's your.
to step over?
I'm gonna give
this
you. I'm gonna give you an
completely
opportunity, okay? Because your constitutional rights
Uh-huh.
and your argument standing right here is actually going to get you in handcuffs and arrested. So here's
Am I
your
gonna be put
options.
in jail?
I will take you to jail if you'd like.
You'll take me to jail if I like.
Yes. Or you can just wear a face
You
covering or
understand
leave.
that I'm American state national?
I don't.
American
sir,
state national.
Whatever imaginary thing that you think that you don't have to follow laws, that's your prerogative.
Is there a specific one for American State National, or is it just free one or free
So
and
are you
happy?
going to wear a face covering or not?
It's different. Yeah, there's American
Sir,
state
are you going
national.
to put on a face covering
Oh my
or not?
You know what? How about if I step outside and I'll wait for your sergeant to get here? so
Let's
we
go.
can figure this out?
Let's head right outside. Absolutely.
Yes, let's do this. Because now I'm leaving because or threatening.
Okay.
You were going to arrest me.
Yeah, I will. If you refuse to leave, I will arrest you. There's no threat. That's going to happen
And the trespass was because what?
because you're not wearing a face
And
covering.
that's a criminal offense?
They can ask you to leave or refuse service to you,
That's
sir.
a criminal offense.
The criminal offense is that they've asked you to leave. If you refuse to do
But
so,
not
that's
criminal.
trespass.
How can they criminal trespass when I'm not a criminal? When I haven't committed no crime. I know my rights. Let me get my phone. You are saying that we can't come back here because we're criminals. Is that what this is?
do so.
No,
That's
criminal.
trespassing.
Criminal would mean that I would
Okay.
actually.
And that's fine. That's, you can,
So your definition.
you know what?
is
I'm wrong.
whatever.
You know everything. I don't know anything. Let's go
No, of
outside.
course not.
Okay.
Sounds like somebody needs to be
Yeah.
schooled a little bit.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Well, I'm glad that you picked a library to have this
You know
argument.
what's funny is that it's a
Leave the
public
libraries
place.
alone.
I'm walking in public.
That's fine.
Okay,
You're
so
right.
you call your sergeant?
Yeah, let's go outside and I'll call.
Bye, NCR. Hostile takeover. Right, don't forget to go to onlyfans.com/broken chair. It's a bit like Broken Arrow, but you're going to see something else. NCR does tech. Everybody in the comments. NCR does tech.
Yes,
There he is.
he is
Well, I've shilled out your OnlyFans, so you don't need to do that. You can cross that off the list.
look, I'm not ashamed of my OnlyFans. Unlike you, Mark.
Well, I only shared out the one OnlyFans. I didn't share out the one with the alligator, but that's for another
You leave
night.
my alligator's OnlyFans alone. He's a good boy and he enjoys his bagels. I don't know what happened. I just got booted from my own
If that's
stream.
what you call it.
Did you hit the back button?
No.
Did you hit the big red button at the bottom?
Epiphanies. Hey, Jeff Brown.
Epiphanies.
Epiphanies. Yeah. Snap.
Let me bring the video back up.
Steven, you're gonna have to spell that last name for me.
MACK-MILLER.
There you go.
And I also like for you to get the names of
Yeah,
who
the bingo card back there.
that ended up calling
Do you spell Steven with a V or a PH?
me.
What's your birthday, sir?
Oh, I don't need a birthday.
Okay.
Well,
I'm gonna
how else
give you
do you
another
get cake?
opportunity to think this over. Because right now, what's happening? You're being trespassed from this building. In order for me to issue you a trespass
give you my
card,
name.
you have to identify yourself by your name and date of birth, or your social security number, or your ID.
I told you my name.
I need your date of birth as well, sir. Okay. Were you born here in New Mexico?
I don't answer any more questions.
Okay. All right,
Oh,
sir.
I don't answer questions.
We're gonna be trespassed from this building.
Oh yeah, I love that.
You're not allowed to come back, including the parking lot. So when we conclude here, you're gonna have to
Oh,
leave.
of course.
Okay.
But I want that. I want that trespass.
Okay, you're not gonna get the trespass card. They are, because you're being advised and given a
Also,
trespass warning.
there's no tip. No, so
You're not
gonna give
being
me a
criminally
warning.
cited. No.
Exactly. So this isn't crime. Look, I didn't commit a crime, and you're over here trying to trespass me. You
Yeah.
see that?
You're because they're asking you to leave.
I know, but just because they're asking me to leave doesn't mean.
My suggestion is you would need to talk to the city manager.
I just want to clarify for one final time to all sovereign citizens and fraudsters. You can be trespassed from a public place even if you don't commit a crime.
Mm-hmm.
It's just so hard not to want to smash a keyboard when you hear them say that.
I know. Hey,
Like-
Jeff.
It's just want to smash a keyboard and feed him to my emotional support alligator, but I don't want to give him indigestion.
Manager
I
and the
would-
mayor
I would
because
like
they
to
said
talk
it.
to your sergeant.
Okay, when we're done here,
No, that's not when we're done. I would like to speak to him before we're done.
no, you can talk. You can
So now,
walk across the street and ask.
So now you're
Anyone else
refusing.
got the vibe that he has
I have
power in
Call in your
days?
sergeant.
So you're unwilling to.
I'm not gonna call him.
Okay.
But you can call
So
him.
you're unwilling.
If you-
You're unwilling. To,
I'm not unwilling.
Well, if you're unwilling, that means you're willing. If you're not going to call them, that means you're unwilling.
So now you're refusing,
Yeah.
as an officer,
I am.
to call in your sergeant
I am.
whenever it's
That's
asked
60
upon.
Central too. Yeah, I am.
I am.
You can walk right across the street and go talk to the sergeant if you'd like
I'm
to.
gonna walk across the street.
Create a
I'm not
copy and
seeing
name and
him
date of
come here. I'm not going to go search for him. I asked for him to come here.
Well, you're gonna need to leave the property.
So it's not your. So it's not your. So it's not your policy. When somebody that you are talking to,
First name Steven, last name Macmillan,
the person that you're
MILLER.
That's right, Jeff.
I'm an American State National. You understand the difference between American State
I
National?
don't
and a
care
US
whatever
citizen?
imaginary thing you
It's not,
believe
it's,
in.
not, it's not imaginary.
That's fine, man.
It's not
Whatever American thing that says you don't have to follow the rules or whatever, that's
it's,
cool, man.
It's our
Whatever.
sovereignty right that we don't have to abide by mandatory dictatory laws.
Dictatorial laws.
Yeah, that's what he said.
What?
Did we hear him right?
I think so.
I
Dictatory.
heard him say dictatory.
You remember, Adolf, the dictatorial person?
I remember of him. Yes.
He was a sovereign citizen. I'm a state national. What the fuck, dude? You're a soft
Seriously.
citizen. Just get over it.
You know what? I'm going to announce my candidacy for president, and one of my platforms is this. I'm calling for the exiling of all sovereign citizens and Moors. If you don't want to be in this country, that I can exile you either by your
Easy.
own free will, or we could fire you out of a cannon.
No. What you can do is you can trespass them from the entire country.
Yes.
He wants a trespass notice. Just
It's hard when
spin
they
it
don't
out a little
believe this country even exists. They think it's Morocco. So
Well, they.
well, you could buy them a map. I mean, that works.
a flat one.
I am not shelling out $250 for a placemat.
Because most of them believe the earth is flat too. That's a whole nother subject.
Yeah, guess what? On the flat Earth model, America isn't Morocco there either.
It's a flat plane. Yep.
They are still in two very different places.
Is this really worth it?
President
To talk
Enciso.
all this
Well, you know what's
nonsense?
funny is that
863-746.
was it worth Rosa Parks? Was it worth Rosa
Can you go to
Parks
3?
to be sent to the back of the
You're
bus?
not Rosa
Against?
Parks, man.
Rosa Parks?
Hey, Bob,
What?
can you come to the
Did you just
library? There's
compare
a
yourself
sovereign
to
citizen
Rosa
that would like to
Parks?
speak
That's
with
an oxymoron.
You are an
It'll be a few
oxymoron,
minutes.
Jake.
I'm in CID in a meeting.
you. Okay. It's going to be a few minutes. He's busy.
Rosa Parks was
No,
far
you're gonna
better
go wait
looking.
on the. When I finish identifying you, you're gonna wait on the sidewalk. You cannot be on the property. You're being trespassed. I'm telling you right now.
Well, I'm
You need to
waiting, I'm
leave.
waiting
Yes,
to
for
speak to the
supervisor.
sergeant.
You can wait on the
Supervisor.
sidewalk. You cannot wait here.
You can't just kick me off of here.
Yes, I
until we
can.
talk.
I'm gonna kick you off, sir. Can I get his OLN and SOC?
Can you do me a favor and give me your badge number?
863.
What was your name?
Hold on.
You understand that you'd be held liable for what you're doing, correct?
What are the last four? He keeps talking over me. Thanks. What's this now? I'm liable for what?
Well, you can be held personally liable for violating my constitution.
Go ahead.
You're liable for that dodgy.
Liable.
But you need to leave the
Name and badge number
Can I
Hey,
two.
get your
Mark,
name?
Milks, MILKS, and my
to
bachelor's
be
is
held for
863.
liable.
863?
Yes, sir.
And who was the supervisor that
McCord?
Him
You're
and
liable
you.
for
What his ID
liable.
number?
Yeah, 746.
Accord, okay.
Yes, sir.
Well, you definitely be receiving something in the mail.
That's absolutely fine. I just need you to leave, sir, please.
So this is it? I don't get any paperwork?
No, sir.
Can I get a report number?
I'm not doing a report on this, sir.
You're not.
Unless you'd like a report. Do you want a report?
Yeah, well, that's what I was asking for. I need a report number.
That's fine.
And I actually asked you to grab their names so I know who they are so I can hold them responsible.
You can call the library and
Most
get
of
it.
mine
I'm
are
not
either
gonna give you
traffic
their
stops
information.
or
Well, they're the ones that are.
That's fine.
They're the ones. So you don't care to identify the
So
No,
he
people that
can-
not at all. That's
Here,
just I'm just a bad cop that way.
That's why he's doing this.
867.
So you're a bad cop
Yep.
that way?
I'm just a bad cop. I do bad investigations. Let me get you a case number and you can get out of here. Okay?
Give me a case number. Do you have a business card?
Can I get a case of text? I don't. I'm gonna write it on this paper for you because I ran out of business cards.
Excuse me, officer. Can you just go over and smash that window quickly? I need it for my finger card.
I mean,
You're right to record,
Mark,
brother?
I'm not saying that's on the playlist, but I'm not saying it is.
And can you give me a copy of Black's New Dictionary as well while you're at it?
Can someone say UCC? Because I need it for my bingo. Sorry.
Has he mentioned that he's under duress yet?
No.
He's not a very good subset, is he?
Oh, he's an American national. He's not a sovereign citizen. Get it right.
Or no crime. You agree to that?
I need him to say
So
UCC
you
or
really
that he's being
understand that's abuse
kidnapped.
of power, right?
File the lawsuit. Good.
I need him to say everything else on my card.
Here you go, sir. It's LCPD 20 and then 225707. My name's Milks 863, and there's a non-emergency number if you have any questions.
When he said LCPD,
I do.
why did I
It
just
is
go to
an
grab that
unfortunate
photo?
thing I've had to deal with.
I've had to deal with that my own life.
Well, you have a good day, sir. Thanks.
I can't wait to see you in court. Thank you so
We'll
much.
see him
Have a
in
good
court.
Really
He's
good.
gonna sue him.
Thank you.
All right. Got your 15 minutes of fame. Is it just Tuesdays or what? I think it's just Tuesdays. Jeez, Louise. All right. When he requested a police report on my policy, I have to give him one. Do you mind if I just get your info to say that you're the one that's just because I know you're the manager of the library, correct? Library manager. Oh, she's gonna get this. She's gonna. What's your first name?
It's Margaret, MARGARET.
Can you see the bike that I'm on?
And your last name?
Neil, NEIL.
No, nobody said public service.
NEILL. And what's a good work number for you? Okay.
Or,
Oh,
Yes.
perfect. I'm just gonna put all of this as your information. So when he requests the
Yeah.
report, I don't want your personal information in there.
nobody needs to know how old I am.
You or me. So just so I got it straight,
Sure, of course.
kind of the same thing.
I Miss Mandy for $2, and if my app will work, I swear I am learning tech. I promise.
I need to get an app.
My Florida man producer is
Wait,
going to
who
be
said-
fired today.
Did somebody say Black's Law?
Mm-mm.
Sammy Cool is trolling me.
I think Sammy Girl needs Black's Law.
I think we all need this though.
What, you do check? Oh, here we go.
If it will trigger.
Anytime, sweetheart.
You're just fucking broke.
And just because it took so long, I'm gonna give you guys a bonus.
You're just fucking broke.
And for
What is
good
the
measure,
little, like,
You're just
fart
fucking
noise
broke.
at the end?
there was not a fart noise.
There is a fart noise at the end.
No, there's not.
Play it again. It goes, Play it.
I think that was a mouse fart. Hmm?
Listen.
You're just fucking broke.
No, it's just it. just a clipping.
There is.
No,
It goes,
no.
who is honking at the end? Do you hear Maddie? See her? There's a honk.
That might have been the cow, the emotional support cow.
It could have been a car going down the road. Could have been a lot of. I will have a steak.
Did you
for
make
dinner.
that noise with your mouth?
Yes.
Huh? In the original recording? Oh. Okay. Gotcha. I think the rest of this is them just getting.
Yeah. So we're gonna end this video, and I will bring up the one that I did not fart when the chair broke. Let's not start this rumor.
I mean, he did land pretty hard, so.
In fairness, I did hear that it was not a fart. It was more solid than that. That's what I heard. I'm just passing that on.
You know, Mark.
It may or may not have been an alligator-shaped shard. Yes. Yes.
Oh my God. That's crazy that you could do.
I grew up on a farm. What can I say? I had a lot of time to converse with cows.
I don't know. That's really cool or kind of sad.
Best conversations I've
Ready?
ever had. I tried talking to Coded the other day, and that didn't work out very well. I've had better conversations with a cardboard box.
Well, let's get the next video going.
I know a woman who had a shopping bag that she used to talk to. That looked far more entertaining than talking to Coded. Not gonna lie. Anyway,
Probably had about the same tone of voice.
It's a bit raspy.
Miss Mandy, if you'll press play on the video.
Okay.
Remember, any super chat gets you me breaking a chair, and according to Miss Mandy, me farting when it was not
Since
me.
striking out in court. We're going over to Lenawee County.
I know exactly what it
Our
was,
good
but
friend Judge Olsaver. We've
I'm not
got
saying.
another judge, and she is fantastic. It is really fun. Watch the expressions of the prosecutor and the defense.
You can
attorney's
refresh the
faces.
card
They
machine.
are fabulous. You're
You
going
can
to like
refresh
this.
it
Let's do it.
a few times, I believe. Or you can use the same card.
All right.
Until someone gets bingo,
Jay
I would
Howard, I'm
use the
listening
same
to Daryl
card.
Howard. I'm going to ask you to unmute your device. Turn your video on.
I'm using the same one.
Baby girl.
Mr. Malaro, you as well. Hi, Mr. Howard.
I'm here, bud.
Can you
I'm
hear me?
here.
All right, awesome. All right, this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Daryl Lavon Howard Jr., file number 19-19661 FH ex Salvatore Malaro, appearing on behalf of Mr. Howard. I have Sarah Brenner appearing on behalf of the Attorney
Objection,
General's
Your Honor. I would like to represent myself.
You can restart your card if you
filled in the
wish.
writing, so hold on.
You can restart your card if you wish, or get another one. But like it, until someone gets bingo, I would like keep my same card. But that's me.
Yeah, that's what we usually do.
Be a long game if people keep restarting their cards.
Yeah.
With Artie, sometimes we have to watch 3 or 4 videos before someone gets bingo.
A minute. I have Sarah Brenner appearing on behalf of the people. This is the date and time set for a pretrial in this matter. This is actually a final pretrial before trial. We are scheduled for trial on March 9th, next week at 10:30 a.m. So, Mr. Howard, I will now, what did you say?
I said I would like to represent myself. I'm here in Proprio Persona, UCC 1-308.
UCC? I just got being up.
Okay,
Sorry.
Pause it.
Just keep watching. Both Attorney Brenner and Malaro are fantastic. They both leaned in to make sure that they cut it all.
I didn't do that on purpose, by the way.
And it is fantastic. Also, the
She
judge is
totally
right.
did.
She's having none of it.
To no longer
Well,
represent you.
Miss Mandy, since you won
I'm a man.
as a member of the panel, you win a Klondike bar from your own stash.
I'll take that. Yay.
What would you do for a Klondike bar?
Mark,
Do you want
It's
to
me.
reset or do you want to keep going?
let's keep going.
Okay.
And the subject, I'm here for the subject matter at hand.
That doesn't make sense.
I'm representing myself. I'm here under God.
So you wish
Representing
to
my man
Hi, Michelle.
living.
Bye, Michelle.
Say special
Say again?
appearance.
A man
Special
living
appearance.
flesh. Dear Howard.
Living man.
On the record.
I got that one in my car.
I am the living man.
So, but I don't know what you're saying other than that. But so
I'm-
you no longer wish to have an attorney represent you?
Here in Proprio Persona, yes, Your Honor.
Proprio Persona.
Okay.
For the record.
Do you
That
wish
one too.
to have an attorney as a standby counsel to answer questions if you have any?
You can reset
No,
your
no, I
cards,
like
guys. We're going to
myself.
keep going.
Okay, Mr.
We're gonna have
Malaro,
fun
Mr.
laughing
Howard,
at
no
sovereign
longer
citizens
Here
and
in
wishes
playing
to
Proprio
bingo.
Persona.
Well, Judge, I would suggest that Mr. Howard hear out Miss Brenner before he makes a final decision about having an attorney.
All right, so Mr. Howard, evidently something arose and Miss Brenner has something she'd like to place on the record. So what I
I
would
think
suggest
something of
is
his
that
arose, yeah.
you hear what Miss Brenner says and then perhaps.
I don't know why we have to
you
deal
go
with this
break out
man
in the
of
room
Great
with Mr.
Britain.
Malaro for him to explain the ramifications.
I
of
heard
it
something
to
arose
you
from the chair broke.
before I decide on your request to represent yourself, okay?
I have to use a mouse with a cord on it like a savage.
I would like to, I reserve all my rights, UCC 1-308. I wanted
CC
to,
does not apply to criminal matters, so.
so
I mean, it's obvious, but I've been waiting for a judge just to hit him with that particular point. This judge has been fantastic so far. She maintains her calm, but she just smacks it down dispassionately as and appropriately. It's fun to watch.
when
Do you
okay.
want, okay, so Mr. Howard, Ms. Brenner, do you have a statement you'd like to place on the record?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Malaro and I have been discussing this matter over the last couple of weeks and discussing potential resolutions. After discussing this with Mr. Malaro, even though when the defendant
just
was
one
originally
little
arrested,
piece of
he
meat.
owed just over $5,000 and arrearages have grown to over $8,000 at this point.
Fuck
I
off,
have
I'm
agreed
full.
with Mr. Malaro to offer the following. If the defendant wishes to enter a guilty plea today, then I would be asking the court to set a sentencing date out 60 days. If the defendant makes his payments during that time period, which is only $150 a month that he's ordered to pay at this point, I would be
The salmon
requesting no
moose.
upfront jail at the time of sentence. However, if he
I
refuses
told you,
that
dear,
offer
the
and we
salmon moose
proceed to
did smell
trial
a bit
next
funny.
week, when I convict him, I will be asking for immediate remand and I will be seeking incarceration because of the level of increase in his arrearages.
She
I
just
feel that
laughed.
this is a very
My favorite part is when
lenient
John Cleese is
and
diving
generous
over the flower
offer
pot.
that Mr. Malaro has convinced me to convey today.
Well, for the record, at
Oh,
trial,
the record.
post conviction, I always remand the
I'm going to
custody
take that.
of the
I love that part right there. She's saying she's obviously trying to get the defendant to take the situation seriously because she's making a nice offer, and she's saying, "I'm going to ask for a remand. I'm going to ask for you to be put in jail, effectively." And the judge comes back with, "For the record, I always do that," which is a thing of beauty. And then Attorney Malaro is sitting there just thinking, what a knucklehead, and also knowing, yep, they're not lying. I know both of them. I also forgot to do this in the beginning. I want to thank Craig Hastings for sending me this clip. It's really a fun one.
the sheriff's department. So if I ever have guilty convictions at trial, I take former custody. So, Mr. Howard, so I'm going to go through that again with you. So the prosecutor and Mr. Malaro worked out a plea agreement that if you were to plead
Epiphany says
guilty,
she reset but got the same
sentencing out
card.
60 days.
You got to
And
go
then
up
in that
top.
60-day
and
period,
change
you
the
made
card
the
number.
$150 per month payment towards your child support. They would agree that you would
Yeah, I think
receive
reset
no
does
jail
actually just
upfront at the time of sentencing. So at the time of sentencing, you would
Agree.
receive probation, but no upfront jail. So do you understand that's the plea agreement that has been reached?
Your Honor, I challenge the jurisdiction of this court.
Of course he does.
Jurisdiction.
Well, you have to file a motion that you set trial next week. So
I've sent in 3 affidavits, ma'am.
affidavits for what?
For this particular matter, ma'am.
Come on, Judge. It's an affidavit of truth. No, this is too rich. This is too rich. He's so they've had multiple pretrials. They're set for trial in a week, and he's raising jurisdiction right now. Of course, he's not doing any of it right. The judge takes it back to him in excruciating detail here. It's beautiful to see.
Received no notice of any motions, Your Honor.
No, I've not received
I've sent
anything, nor have you served the prosecutor. Mr. Howard, when
Yes,
I
Your
had
Honor.
to hire an attorney to represent, when I had a civil case, I hired an attorney because there's a great philosophy that only a fool represents himself. You have the right to represent yourself. Do you have a law degree?
No, Your Honor, but if somebody,
Do you have
are
a
we
college
practicing law here?
education? Do you have a
No.
college education? Okay.
I had Jacob.
You have what?
No, go ahead, Your Honor.
Okay, so Mr. Howard, you feel free to represent yourself. Doesn't matter to me. But I'm just saying, you've been offered an opportunity for counsel who is intelligent and well-trained and well-experienced in the law. You may not like what he says, but Mr. Malaro always tells the truth. So. you do
Is he
have the
from
right
Great
to represent
Britain?
yourself.
I will not
You
work with a
received
man from Great
letter.
Britain. This is America, and I am a
Okay,
sovereign
you sent
citizen.
a letter to the court, and you received a letter back stating that the court is in receipt of your letter mailed February 7th of 2022. Your letter is considered ex parte communication with Judge Angelo, which is prohibited, Judge Angelo, that's me, is prohibited from reading by Canon 3 of the Michigan Judicial Conduct Code. Additionally, you're a represented by counsel, and any motions must be filed by your attorney, and your letter was returned to you. So the court cannot read letters from parties because that is ex parte communication. So that letter was returned to you.
That's just a classic illustration. Usually they don't take the time to discuss it in that level of detail because they don't have the time. But right here, this is the case she's got up. So this guy does put together whatever, some silly thing he got off the SoftSit website. I'm guessing it's an affidavit of truth saying, you know, he's conqueror of the world and there's no claim against him or some such thing. But just in the simplest terms, they don't understand the law. You can't.
We're gonna fix this. We're having a little bit of technical issues here. Let me get the
NCR does
video.
tech.
It's not my tech.
Well, we both know that Mandy.
No, it's my tech. It's at the 10-minute mark. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I had something come up. I gotta go. I apologize, guys. Check the private chat. Y'all have a good one.
All right, Andy, you have a good one, and let us know if you need anything. Like, you guys can subscribe to Miss Mandy 777. She puts out awesome live streams daily. They're always fun for a good break in the day. Let me get this video queued back up. This is the last time I hire Florida Man to do my tech site. My tech side stuff here. I swear. Should never
he's
paid him in beer.
He's too busy poking the alligator, isn't he? So,
Well, I wouldn't know about that. I don't judge what he does with his wife, but
yeah, in their defense, they are married, so it is legal.
look, What him and Chauncey do are their business.
Have everybody there and argue it. He has no concept of any of this stuff. But here we go.
If you file a motion, you must serve the prosecutor as well as the court on this.
Yes.
We don't have any motions. We just have a letter that you wrote. So you are scheduled for jury trial next week on March 9th at 10:30 in the morning. Are you prepared to go to trial?
I'll speak with Mr. Malaro after this, Your Honor.
I'm sorry. He wants to speak to Mr. Malaro? Is that what you said, Mr.
Yeah.
Howard? You want to talk to Mr. Malaro? All right,
Yeah.
I'm going to assign Mr. Malaro and
The
Mr.
only intelligent
Howard
thing he
to
said.
the breakout room. Go ahead and join that breakout room. All right.
See if Mr. Malaro can talk
let's
some
see.
sense into him.
Israel Thompson's been here. Mr. Malaro, are you ready for me to bring Mr. Howard back?
Yes, Your Honor.
That was pretty quick, Sam.
All right, Mr. Howard, you would ask for a breakout room with Mr. Malaro. Mr. Malaro and Mr. Howard, how do you wish to proceed today?
Your Honor, after explaining, I believe he understands it. He's indicated to me he is not going to plead guilty to a felony of any kind, and he desires to represent himself in this matter.
All right.
Oh, you moron.
What a fool.
You wish me to remove Mr. Malaro as counsel for you, and you wish him to be a standby counsel in case you have any questions?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Okay, so do you understand how to prepare
I am
jury
Sammy.
questions?
I'm not sure I understand all the way, but I'm gonna get it done. Your Honor, so what is
No, I'm
the?
talking now, Mr. Howard. So do you understand how to prepare jury questions? And
No, he
submit to the court?
No, he don't.
And here, Purple Son, and I'll do it. I'll do what I have to do because under at least laws of land
That's
and
not
man.
what I asked. So are you going to prepare any requested jury questions?
Am I going to prepare? Yes. Sorry. Excuse me.
Okay, are you going to prepare any suggested voir dire questions?
Any what now?
Voir dire questions?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't hear you. Yes. I mean,
When you get a chance, rewatch it and just look at the smile on Attorney Brenner's face when he said, when he asked that question.
Okay, you know, those were already previous, those were due yesterday. So, I did not have voir dire questions. So,
I want
Mr.
to
Howard,
represent myself.
I received the voir dire questions from the people, but not from you. So, Mr. Malaro, is it possible to forward to Mr. Howard the voir dire questions and propose
I'm confident Mr. Howard has no idea what she is talking about.
jury instructions that you received from Ms. Brenner?
Yeah, I can send them out to him.
Okay.
I'll have our
So-
investigator deliver it to his house today.
Thank you. All right, so Mr. Howard, we will,
Whatever good that'll
Mr. Malaro will make sure that you receive the voir dire questions and proposed jury instructions that were filed by the people. The people also filed a motion in limine, and we've already held a hearing on that. Is that correct, Ms. Brenner?
Yes, Your Honor, and that was granted.
Yep, it was. So, Mr. Howard, you're set for trial on March 9th. Are you prepared to go to trial?
If I could get an extension, that'd be great. But if I have to go March 9th, then that would be the time I would need to go.
All right, because you are self-represented now, I will grant an extension. It's only set for 1 day. So Ms. Adams, could you bring the red book, please?
Sure. Your Honor,
Your Honor,
the only week
judge.
I would not be available is the week of St. Patrick's Day.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, I'm available.
Okay.
Your Honor, what is the subject matter jurisdiction of this court?
Of course.
I challenge the subject jurisdiction of this court.
Well, you have to file a written motion, Mr. Howard.
Yeah.
Of course, it's the subject matter jurisdiction.
For the record. Okay.
Yes, you've established on the record that you have no idea what the procedure is. But if that makes you happy, okay.
All right, so
For the record, on the record, with all the records, I don't know what I'm doing with tech.
It's all right. I don't know what you're doing with tech either.
All I know is there's a sovereign citizen sitting next to me with a shotgun and a bushel support alligator.
Who's the injured party in this matter, Your Honor?
Mr.
Of
Howard,
course.
what?
The injured party in this matter, Your Honor?
The what?
Who's the injured party in this matter?
The injured party, the victim in this matter?
Yes.
Okay, that would be the person probably that you're supposed to pay child support to.
I love it. It's a favorite soft sit trope. Who's the injured party? It's not
Show me the
necessary,
victim.
so it's all dopey. But in this particular case, it's very clear. There's a very direct line. And he hasn't paid some child support, and there's an assault apparently. I don't know, even get the complete unnecessary charges, but he actually tries this routine in something where you can answer the question without thinking. And the judge just enjoys saying, well, I mean, if you're asking this, I don't really need to answer, but here's a good answer for you nonetheless. Oh, it's too good.
All right, so I'm looking, how about April 28th at 9 a.m.? Are you available that day, Ms. Brenner?
Yes, Your Honor.
So I'm going to set this for trial on April 28th of 2022 at 9 a.m. And Mr. Howard, that is in person, scheduled for one day. I am going to set a motion deadline for April 13. Wait, yeah, you're good. No,
Yes,
yeah, you're good. Okay. Are you available April 13th, Ms. Brenner?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so this is a motion deadline. So Mr. Howard, all motions must be filed and heard by April 22nd, which means you have to file it in accordance with court rules, with notice to the prosecutor's office, as well as the court. I'm going to require, Mr. Howard, that your jury instructions are also due by April 13th of 2022, as well as any voir dire questions. So
Right there is a good example. I say it all the time, but here's yet another example. It's very simple. He does not understand any of it. It's not helping him. But she's sitting there spoon-feeding all this to him and explaining what needs to be done. It's not out of line. That's what you have to do with pro se's. But while the stated rules, they get treated the same as attorneys, they don't. If I'm sitting there defending him, or Salvatore Montaro, she's saying there's a motion deadline for this date. I presume you know everything that entails, and good luck.
Mr. Howard, this court does voir dire, but I do accept suggestions for questions to be asked and understand they must be in accordance with court rules. And if they are not submitted by that day, then you will not have the right to add any. Do you understand that? Yes.
I have it all written down. Yes. I have it all. I mean, I don't want to accept the agreement, but okay.
All right, so I'm going to mail out the scheduling order, Mr. Howard. Okay, so we will make sure the scheduling order is mailed to you at that address. All right, so I have a motion deadline and motion and limine deadline filed and heard by April 13th of 2022. And all suggested or proposed jury instructions in the appropriate format must be filed along with voir dire questions by April 13th of 2022. Mr. Howard, I believe you can access jury instructions online. You'll have to find them in the state of Michigan. And we're set for trial on April 28th of 2022 at 9 a.m. And understand, everybody needs to understand, I do take people in custody if there's a conviction. All right, so heading sentencing. So, Mr. Howard, we will see you back for any motions. If you file, I mean, now understand, if you file a motion, you have to prepare a notice of hearing and a proof of service, and it must be served on Ms. Brenner as well as the court. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right, and you, once again, I'm going to ask, you do not wish to have standby counsel for trial?
No, I'm a man. Stand within my skin. Thank you.
I don't know what you said, but okay. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Howard. Have a good day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Oh, well, there you have it. More sovereign citizen failure.
Wow. I mean, I knew sovereign citizens were dumb, but I didn't think they were that dumb. I mean, Mark had to step away for a moment, so I have something special for everybody. A little clip of what goes through the mind of a Florida man.
Yeah, it's all right, but to get any freaking hotter out there, I mean, geez.
I completely understand, man. You got to be careful out there. Stay hydrated, all right?
Ooh, thanks for reminding me. Hang on.
Okay.
So glad you said something, dude.
Wisdom.
Yes.
You having a good day so far?
Florida man to
Yeah, it's all
hydrate.
right, but to get any freaking hotter out there, I mean, geez.
I completely understand, man. You got to be careful out there. Stay hydrated, all right?
Ooh, thanks for reminding me. Hang on.
Okay.
So glad you said something, dude.
Wisdom. You having a good day so far?
Yes, that is the mindset of every Florida man. You tell us, hydrate. All right, I got to get some push beer. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. Who wants to see a window smashing? Because I've got a classic window smashing for us. You get the video pulled up. All right. Hey, Timo. Hey, Pat. Let me get this queued up here. We have Herbert the Moor getting his window smashed.
0% for 15 bucks. 9 a.m. Saturday. 100 people get a free Bluetooth speaker box. Win a $5,000 shot.
Lord, please help me. Please protect me from this.
This is from D-Generation Nation.
What can I do for you? How can I help?
License plate's not valid.
My nationality is Mormish.
Mormish.
Stupid!
And there's great savings on much more. Be sure to visit our website at WegansNursery.com. Remember, for the best quality, selection, value, and service, buy direct from the nursery.
Needs to clean them windows.
Since 1941. In Macomb Township, on Romeo Point Road, we supplies.
I have a Mormish national license.
Now that's bullshit.
What does that have to do with, here you go.
5% confident. Let me just send that angry email about my boss to my boss.
Johnson, get in here.
What does this have to do with, you not having a driver's license? My nationality is Mormish.
Which way did it go, George? Which way did it go?
Amazing. Be completely
I've already been through this at the time.
with Greater Detroit's preferred HR and payroll provider,
So what is
Paycor. Visit
so what does that mean?
paycorvideo.com.
Here you go.
Our customers just charge more money.
And where did you get this?
Hey,
My
Terry.
nationality is
Good
Mormon.
seeing you, brother.
No one cares.
Okay.
You guys
Still have to have a.
go subscribe to Ironton Auditor. He puts out great content. He puts out awesome videos. He's one of the most favored auditors in our community.
Michigan driver's license.
Oh, of course, he's got to be from Michigan.
You don't have that with you? My right is to travel. I have the right to travel.
Wrong.
You have the right to travel. Everybody has the right to travel, but you also have to have, by Michigan state law, a driver's license. You have that, sir. May I have your name and badge number?
Yes, it's Corporal Kosaski.
And what is the emergency? How can I help?
Okay, first of all, you have to listen to what I'm saying, okay?
I have given you my papers.
I'm in control here, not you.
I have given you my papers.
Those papers don't mean anything.
Yes, they do. Okay. How about we settle this in court again?
You need to listen to me. Put your car apart. You have a Michigan driver's license, yes or no?
That's my license right there.
What are you?
An idiot sandwich.
Okay, that is not a valid Michigan driver's license. I'm going to ask you this much as of right now.
Are you going?
You need to listen to me first.
What
of all,
facts
okay?
or information
I don't know who you
are you alleging to give probable cause to arrest or coerce me?
Listen to me very carefully. Very carefully. Do not obstruct or interfere with my duties right now, okay?
For the record, I am not operating in a for hire capacity.
Bitch, are you dumb?
For engaging in a form of transportation or other commercial use of highways.
Listen to me.
Please acknowledge that you have been informed. Am I under custodial arrest?
Okay. This is what I'm saying to you.
Am I under custodial arrest?
You're about to be under arrest here in a second.
Get ready, folks.
What is the probable cause that leads you to believe that I have committed or are about to commit a crime that authorize you to stop and detain or arrest me?
You broke the traffic laws, and you're not providing your license or paperwork.
In order to protect my rights and not waive an error or accident, I wish to clarify my legal standing of situation A.
You need to shut the fuck up.
You said I am not free to go. I must conclude that I'm in a custodial arrest.
Give me a license.
I gave it to you.
Obstructing justice.
I gave it to you.
That is not a license. And you're also interfering right now.
I'm not interfering. I also have to go to
You have a
court.
license. 1.
Do not vandalize my property. Do
I'm
not
sorry.
vandalize my property.
4.
I'm sorry, Jeff.
5.
Get ready.
I am not.
Open this door.
No.
Open this door.
I cannot do that.
This guy is fucking stupid.
You're violating law right now, okay?
I ask you again, do you intend to harm, injure, or steal my property or otherwise punish me for acknowledging my fundamental protective constitutional rights?
How that can be constitutional rights if you're not a member of this country?
Again, do you continue to intend to deny me my rights?
I'm going to bust this window open. Do it. And take you to jail.
Where's my arrest warrant?
Open this door now.
Where's my arrest warrant?
He's giving you a lawful command, sir. Lawful order.
You have no
Your
driver's
statement
license.
is partly false and an outright lie.
Sir.
Are you now trying to fabricate probable cause or making false statements into the record and false allegations against me?
Sir, he's giving you a lawful command to open the door. A lawful
Your
command.
statement is partially false and an outright lie.
No, it's
And
not.
now you are trying to fabricate probable cause or making false statements into the record and false
No, it's
allegations
not.
against me. I ask you, where is my warrant?
Beta!
Where's my warrant?
Sir.
Where is my warrant?
Lawful order.
Where is my warrant? Where
Come
is
on,
my
officer.
A
warrant?
lawful order to
Can I have your name and badge
You
number?
have audio and video, sir.
Can I have your name and badge number?
This right here. That's
Name?
on, okay? I can hear everything you can say. You can say what I can say.
I'm asking again, do you
Yeah,
intend
she's
to deny me my right and falsely imprison me, or am I free to go?
You must provide identification.
I gave
Are
it
you
to you.
driving in the state of Michigan? Are you driving in the state of Michigan, sir? Can you answer my question, sir?
These are my papers.
I don't need
These
that.
are my papers.
You have
These are my
identification.
papers.
You have
These are my
You have
papers.
identification, sir.
I gave you an ID card.
Do you have
I
identification?
gave you an
sir?
ID card.
Do you have
I'm
identification?
Mormon. My nationality is Mormon.
Identification?
My nationality is Mormon. Do not break my automobile.
Oh!
Oh, damn it!
Yes! Yes!
Damn it!
You're under
Damn it.
arrest, sir. You're under arrest.
Oh,
Open window.
Let's see your fucking hands, man. Don't fucking move.
Oh.
Don't reach in your pocket, dude. Fucking blow a hole in you.
And every time a window smashes, an angel gets its wings.
You did too, reach in your pocket. I want you to exit this vehicle. Hands, let me see them.
Now you're gonna listen.
Grab that right wrist.
His Mormon nationality did not stop them from smashing his
You reach in your
window.
pocket, man. I don't know what the fuck he's grabbing.
Pull him out.
Yeah, you broke my window again.
Wait a minute.
You broke my window again.
Again. So this is not the first time, Herbert. Mark, would Judge Rinder happen to have something he would like to say to this Mormon national person?
If he did, it would be something along the lines of "stupid moron."
I've come to talk with you again.
Oh, damn! Damn it!
Going to jail.
Damn, before I tell you, I'm under what probable cause? Under what probable cause?
Resisting arrest.
Tell me,
Obstructing, interfering.
under what authority?
No valid
Under what
driver's
authority?
license.
Under what
State law of
authority?
Michigan.
Under what authority? Damn, you broke my window again.
No shit, Sherlock.
You broke my window again.
You didn't learn the lesson the first time, did you?
Again.
Again.
That was the first time I did it.
I don't.
So obviously you had
searches and
contact with
seizures.
police before.
I don't.
But that thing works
consent to
pretty good.
searches and seizures. I don't consent to searches and seizures.
Well, right now.
I don't consent.
Lawful order to provide identification. You failed.
I gave you
You're under arrest,
identification.
sir. Okay.
I
Calm
gave
down.
you identification. Where's that
Valid
card?
driver's
I gave you?
license, sir. You didn't give me
Where's
no-
that card?
you
I
didn't give me
gave
no- everything's on audio and video, my man. So you can try to do whatever you got to do, man. We've been through this a million times.
I already
People like
been
you.
to court. I already been to
Oh,
court.
you can go to court again.
Thrown out.
Now you gotta
The
go to
case
court
been
again.
thrown out.
Okay.
The case been thrown out. I told you I don't consent.
You gotta. I'll do the hook on
Don't
the
grab my guard. I don't consent to searches and seizures.
Where'd you buy this thing?
He got it at the swap meet.
454 radio. Can you run it, Ben?
Can the cops broke my window now? Run to break my window.
So you haven't learned
again.
yet?
Oh, Herbert.
Told me to stand by.
I showed you my license. My right to travel freely and unencumbered.
Everybody
right
has
to
the
travel.
But you have to have a Michigan driver's license to operate a vehicle in this state.
You are correct, sir.
Are you from Michigan? You ever go to driver's ed?
Right to remain silent.
Okay, you can exercise that right.
That is your right.
1 George, 4 Charles, William 51, Charles, John 1690614. Let me know if you need a repeat.
13.
Where's your warrant?
You're under arrest.
I'm not gonna talk to you.
Where's your You're under arrest, sir.
Now comes the part where we throw our heads back and laugh. Ready?
Ready?
That's going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed it,
Oh my god. These guys are idiots.
Well, I hate to end it without everybody getting a bingo, but at least we could end on a good note. A Moore getting his window smashed and being arrested. Those
Yes.
are always good ways to end videos.
Mm-hmm.
Mark, would you have anything you'd like to plug?
No, just if you haven't already, come and check out my channel. It's youtube.com/@Marcus Sarcastic Law Student. I don't tech quite as bad as NCR, but
I have an excuse. I have a Florida man for a producer. And because you weren't here, you don't understand that Florida men stay hydrated by drinking beer. You tell them to stay hydrated, it's just beer.
Could be like Chili doesn't just drink his own urine.
Well, I can't fix stupid. But subscribe to Mark's channel. Also subscribe to his wife's channel, Witch of Heart.
Mm-hmm.
She'd get mad at both of us if we didn't plug it.
That is true.
She'd get mad at you for not plugging, and she'd get mad at me for not reminding you to plug it. So,
at least I have I've stuck by my vows.
Yes. Yeah, I will make fun of his southern accent.
Absolutely.
Also, I'm going to start initiating something. If you super chat Mark when he's on panel, he'll have to speak American.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, yeah, I'll start doing that. Thank you guys for coming out. I hope you all have a great night. Be safe, be well, and I'll see you guys next time.
Catch you all next time. Bye.
Bye. Y'all come back now. You hear?